I'm just telling you. I don't want you to be like, you should have told me. I thought you was
literally
my friend.
nothing I can do right now.
I'm just doing my part in telling you. If I didn't tell you, you would be cussing me out. I'm just trying to let her know that her arm is ashy. Y'all, if I didn't tell her it was ashy, she would be like flipping out on me. You know, it's like you be damned if you do, you damned if you don't. But anyway, what's going on YouTube? It's me, Tiffany, and I'm here with my co-host, Tanea.
Hey guys.
And we're back for an all-new power review. Today is Sunday, August the 5th. Happy August, everyone. Last time you guys saw us, it was July. We are on episode 6 of season 5, entitled, I think it was called A Change Man, or I'm Changing, or something. It's so crazy because it was another episode where he was like a changed man. So
yeah, we'll see.
You know, I was just sitting and thinking while I was watching Power, and I was just like, this season to me is really different because, like, by episode 6, like
somebody would have died.
Somebody would have died. Not only that, like some real serious shit would have popped off, and it's like serious shit is popping off. But the only thing is, we're not resolving anything.
It's just like
we're just adding more shit to the puzzle.
Nothing is getting cleared. Nothing is getting fixed. Nothing. Like, it's just like we're just adding and adding and adding more fucked up shit. Like, I don't know what's about to happen at this point. It's just like everybody's about to go to jail.
It's just like we're just adding more pieces to the puzzle.
I'm sad.
It's honestly just like we're adding more stress to the situation.
Yes.
To the situation, like
it's stressful. Why?
It's just it's like no scene leaves you relieved. Like every scene makes you upset.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just okay. So let's get into this episode. This is a really good episode. The episode starts right off where it left with Angela and Ghost, and Ghost is basically having a fucking breakdown, and you know he just left the pastor, and the pastor told him to go to where where the fucked up started in his life. You know?
Because you know what? No, I'm gonna let you say this. Go ahead.
And you know, basically he just cries and he says that, you know, shit just really started to fuck up when he got locked up, and he was like, you know, I'm not expecting an apology from you, but I'm just saying. And you know, he was just like, he went ahead and told her the truth about why they really broke up, and he basically told her, you know, we know it was because Milan was going to kill her ass. And
at this point, I mean,
and he was like,
you should just let her get popped.
He was like, you know, it was a fucked up situation, but I knew at that moment it was the right decision because you're still alive. Like, you know, he never caused no harm to you, so I know I made the right decision. And you know, with all of that being said, I don't know what he was expecting. I mean, it seemed like Angela kind of believed him. She was really emotional about it. I mean, because she probably started thinking about the day that he told her that he didn't love her and it wasn't going to work because he needed to be there for his wife and kids, all those fucking lies. Because that's what he told me. He was like, it wasn't because of Tasha and the kids.
Well, we know. We know.
It wasn't because I don't love you, you know. And then he told her, and she still told him, well, I'm going to make up the couch for you. I'm going to go to bed. No. Catch you in the morning.
Niggas is trash, okay? Let me just start this show off by saying that first line, okay? Niggas are trash. It don't matter. Because let me tell you about this trash ass nigga. He's with the pastor. The pastor's trying to get this motherfucker to really reflect on his life, and he gonna say the shit started happening when Milan threatened your life. Bitch, let's talk about what you had to do to get into the predicament to where Milan had to threaten your life. Like, no, we have to go further back than that. Like, are you a sick, deranged, crazy ass man, nigga? Like, no, that is not where your life started tumbling out of control. It's been tumbling out of control for years. I'm gonna let you know, okay, when your life first went out of control. When you decided to open up a fucking club and it was doing well and then you wanted to go legit. That right there. I mean, even though you want it to be legit, and that is a good thing.
You sounding kind of like Tasha right now.
That is where his life started tumbling out of control. I just want him to go further back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Milan is not it.
Yeah.
When you went to jail, it was... That's why you went to jail, because your life was fucked up.
Right.
Like, nigga, it don't make sense.
It don't.
I can't fool with him, honestly.
So they both just tossed and turned all night, and Ghost really didn't get no sleep. And
Good.
He came
You don't
out,
need to sleep.
She was like, "How did you sleep?" And he was like, "I didn't." And she was like, you know, he was like, what he said last night, that was the truth. And she was like, you know, well, I haven't been completely honest. And she was about to tell him something, but of course, here comes somebody knocking the door. And I'm just like, this is like the second or third time that Angela, not this even this season, like period, in this whole series, that every time Angela is about to tell him something, she gets distracted. It irritates me so bad, because I be ready for shit to just get all laid out on the table. Like, let's just talk about it. So
he's not deserving.
He just like ignored it, and she looked at the people and was like, I can't. I already knew it was Tasha. Tasha came in that bitch like a wrecking ball.
Who the fuck is that?
She was like, what the fuck is he doing
What
here?
the fuck is he doing here?
And you know, Angela was instantly thinking like, damn, I hope she don't
I'm not fucking this nigga.
Like, she like, honestly, I don't give a fuck.
I'm not fucking him.
But anyway, so she comes right in and starts telling what the fuck happened the other day, as far as the police coming over and talking about the gun. Like, she's just going to fuck off. And Ghost is just like, oh, you telling too much. What the fuck is going on here? Like, right? Okay, first of all, when did y'all start working together? Second, when did we start telling Angela this much information? You know we don't tell the truth.
Nigga, you just told this bitch the reason why y'all broke up is because somebody threatened your fucking life. And you questioning the shit that Tasha says to her? You're a sicko, sir. A fucking sicko. Sorry, I had to get that off my chest.
So, you know, they talk a little bit about, you know, the Raymond and the gun situation. And, you know, Angela was just telling her, you know, well, next thing you know they're going to do, they're going to bring you in for questioning within the next 2 days. So I need to prep you for that because shit about to get real. And they kind of look over at Ghost like, good day.
Get the fuck out, nigga. You're a liability.
Have a good day. And put his ass the fuck out. And this is like, honestly, Ghost, you don't need to be in there.
You don't need no extra.
We don't need your fucking ideas. Go ahead. Bam. Next scene. Here comes fucking Blanca in with Tamika. I'm just like, did
Blanca at this point has a fucking hard on for Angela.
Over top of Angela Bell. Hello, Tamika. Yes, I was there. What?
Today, are we doing it the way that we usually do it?
What does that mean?
Like, the corn.
Simone here?
Yeah.
Tell you 7 straight backs.
Alright.
7 straight backs.
You want them connected?
7 straight backs.
Hello, Tamika. My name is Blanca Rodriguez, and I got some information on Angela Valdez, and Tamika was like, you know, hold on. This shit is crazy. Like, this is the 3rd person within the last couple of weeks that had some shit against Angela. Continue. Yeah, I have some shit that you might really want to know about, and we can probably take her down. Come on in.
Right.
Whatever your name is, Blanca. It's just like,
it's a 6.
when I saw Blanca, my stomach dropped. I was like, this is it. Like, Courtney is ending this season with Tariq as a fucking drug dealer, the new Ghost, and
everybody in jail.
Angela's going to jail. At this point, I don't even think Ghost and Tasha are going to jail. I honestly feel like Angela is going to jail.
They want Ghost.
I don't know. I don't think Ghost is going to jail. I think Angela is going to jail. I do. Like, and I don't even want to go that far. But anyway, so she, you know, she's talking a little bit about the case to Sax and Donovan and Mock. And, you know, before she goes any further, she says, you know, we need discretion. And they look over at Donovan like, don't be telling Angela what the fuck is going on in this motherfucking meeting.
And he is like, let me take all this shit down in my head.
Right.
Like a memory.
So basically, Blanca fills them in on everything. She lets them know, she says, and you know, more than likely, it's because of somebody in this office. Well, we know it ain't nobody in here, so it only got to be one person.
Angela.
Motherfucking Angela. Like, Blanca's, like Tanae said, her hard on for Angela.
She has a hard on for Angela.
It's ridiculous.
Disgusting. Like, girl, let this girl live in peace. Let her be a bad cop in peace. Like,
but you know what, though? It's what Angela deserves. She can
Because
get away with
if
too
the
much.
roles are reversed,
Yeah.
so it would be
You
Angela.
already.
An overzealous AUSA.
So then we get to Dre, and he goes to Alicia, and you know he's just telling Alicia about Diego coming to him about this missing gun and it being planted, and he think it had something to do with him, and it didn't. And she's just like, okay, and she's just like, well, let's talk about this. Why does Diego think that Ghost and Tommy were the ones who called the feds on us? Who put that idea in his head? Dre like, shit, I don't know. She looking at him like,
Nigga, you know.
He like, alright, it was me. And she just like, look, you just need to change his fucking mind and fucking quit. Cause it's just like, Diego was like a Doug for bone.
Yeah.
He is in full attack mode. Like he reminds me a lot of Tommy. He does too much of his product. That's what I was about to say. Like, it reminds me so much.
Irrational.
It makes him very irrational.
It's just supposed to be a nice little fun drug, a little snort here and there. Not no all the time shit. Like, you doing too much. Sprinkle some on your weed, something like that. But like,
what?
Y'all be doing too much.
To know.
What?
Do you have
I don't have anything to say. I'm just saying.
Do you have occasional fun with coke?
No, I'm not rich enough to do coke.
Do you
No,
sprinkle it on your weed?
Again, I'm not rich enough to do coke.
Would you sprinkle it on your weed?
That's not even here or there. Like, why are you trying to make me a cokehead?
I'm just saying, because you're talking about something. This is for occasional.
I'm just telling you, coke is a party drug. You're not supposed to do it all the motherfucking day. It makes you angry.
So anyway, of course, Ghost goes to fucking Proctor and is trying to go at him with this hypothetically speaking, and Proctor's just like,
Proctor wanna call them niggas because he like, y'all getting on my motherfucking nerves. At this point, all y'all niggas, y'all illegal ass motherfuckers, why? I wish I would have never even gotten to bed with y'all asses.
So he basically just tell him, after he tell him the situation with Tasha and fucking Angie and this fucking gun and shit, he basically tell him, you know, basically the number one thing you want to do is have a strong alibi, number one. And number two, you need to realize that I don't know how these two bitches started working together, but this actually might work out for you because maybe you can just stay the fuck out of it and let them handle it.
Right.
Because you need to keep your motherfucking hands clean. Because it's like every time your hands are dirty, you dirty me up too. I don't have time for this shit.
I'm trying to be a lawyer.
Fuck lawyer. I'm trying not to go to jail my own motherfucking self these days because of y'all. Because of some shit your fucking partner put me in, go kill somebody in my fucking apartment. That I'm trying to raise my child in.
He also snorts mountains of coke. So it's just like.
So then we get to his silly ass. Fucking Tommy and Teresi are bonding over fucking egg McMuffins and how they still taste the same since he went in the joint 25 fucking years ago. Like, boy,
Let me tell you something. At this point in life, whatever happens to Tommy, I don't know why I want to say Gami, whatever happens to Tommy,
it just needs
to happen. Like, at this point,
I don't want him to die.
But it's just like whatever. I would rather for Tommy to die than to go to jail, honestly. But
really?
Who wants to go to jail?
I'm just saying, do we want Tommy to die?
I mean, he'll still be alive. But at any rate, it's just like, Tommy, you are making so many of the wrong moves. Like, that at this point, it's disgusting and crazy.
So basically, Teresi is like, you know, what are we doing here? They're like in the alley, and he's like, I need you to be a lookout for me. So he's like, whose car is that? And he's like, that's this motherfucker named Dre. Mind you, Teresi already knows who the fuck Dre is, and Tommy don't even know it.
Right. Dummy.
So Tommy gets out, and he goes and he puts the tracker onto the car, which it's surprising to me that Teresi didn't mention that to Mike and Sax, or did he not see him put the tracker on? Because I know he was looking, but I don't know if he saw.
I don't know if he could see exactly what he did.
So Tommy put the tracker onto Dre's car to basically, you know, and then he told J-Lo, aka Angela, turn the track on.
Turn it on, J-Lo. That was probably the funniest thing out of the whole episode.
Even though Blanca really, I don't know, sometimes y'all do me a favor, Close your eyes and listen to Blanca talk. She sounds just like J-Lo to me. I don't know what it is.
No, she don't sound like J-Lo. She sound like another kind of New Yorker.
She sound like J-Lo to me.
So annoying.
So, and we get to Tate, and him and Dre are talking, and he's asking Dre how they met. And I mean, the way Dre said that they met, it was the truth if you ask me.
I mean, it really wasn't.
It was basically telling the story about how they met through Kanan, and you know. So, you know, Tate really irritates me. I want him dead.
Snake.
I really want Tate dead. Like, I know that Dre is getting on your nerves. I don't give a fuck
really
about
want
Dre.
Tate dead.
Because I know Dre got what's coming to him.
Yeah.
That fucking
Either
Tate.
the Jimenez are gonna kill him. Somebody's gonna kill his ass.
I think Alicia's gonna kill him. I'm gonna say that later, but I think Alicia's gonna kill him. So, you know, they talk whatever, and he's just like, I don't understand why I had to come here anyway, because, oh no, Tate did tell him, like, I know that, you used to sell drugs, James told me that, and Drake just like, go the fuck here, like, I don't even understand why I'm here, I don't want to be here, because that motherfucker spazzed out the other day. He's like, oh, trust me, I'm gonna say something to him, he fucking crazy. So, when he come over there, Tate basically told him, like, yeah, they about to audit, so you probably should get prepared for that. And Ghost is just like, why? He's just like, that's just, you know, sometimes that's protocol. Sometimes they just randomly do it, so get ready.
Right.
I was just like, shit. After we just told Tommy.
Right.
So, wait a minute. So that's when Ghost went, you know, after Tate walked away, he asked Drake, could he talk to him? He basically asked him, could they work together? And, you know, he apologized, and he basically told him, you know, this is something, you know, for Raina, and blah, 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 blah. And Drake was just like, no, I'm not feeling it. I really don't have a reason to trust you, so I'm good. I'm good, love. Enjoy. And Ghost would not take no for an answer, so he's basically like, you know, what if I get your job back with Karen Bassett? Then maybe, you know, we could work together or whatever. And Dre still ain't all the way say yeah, and he was just like,
Alright, what you got to say then, nigga?
What you got to say? So then we get the mic, and I knew
Mike is a piece of shit.
I knew there was a reason that Courtney and these writers brought the wife onto the season. I knew that she was going to come back from that episode. Because I said that scene last week or the week before when she came to the house and was talking to him, we ain't need that. I knew y'all was planting a seed when y'all popped her ass up. I knew what y'all was doing. So Mike meets her after her little NA meeting, and he basically told her, you know, you need to give me some information on your husband and if he's still hanging out with the criminal side of his family, or I'm going to make sure you don't get your child back. And he was like, you know, you need to let me be the person in charge of your case and run your, what's it called? Your case, so that you can get her back, because without me, you won't. And she basically was like, nah, you know, I'm good. And he kind of like stood in front of her and like basically threatened her that she better fucking,
yeah, like, Mike is a piece of shit.
She better fucking let him. It's just like, you know, he made her think a little bit, because he was just like, why are you covering for somebody that don't even give a fuck about you? Like, he's trying to take your fucking child away from you. Like,
but my whole thing is, and that's how you know the coke still has her brain clouded, because it's just like, bitch, granted you want your child back, you are literally like in no predicament to take care of a child right now.
Oh, in no position.
Yeah, like, I mean, you're in no position to take care of a child right now, so it's just like,
I don't know, but you know, sometimes recovering addicts, they want their kids back. I mean, she ain't been clean long enough.
Right, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you still have so much more.
And this is a cycle.
You really, right, you have so much more time to go. Why not keep her with her dad, so when, it's just like you just get more bees with honey.
Right. So then Dre goes to meet with what's his name, 2-Bit, and what's the friend name? Spanky. And basically he going to him because of the way Cristobal came at him. Like, Cristobal kind of came at Dre last week. Like, to me it seems like 2-Bit might have something to do with the Tainos, my people, dropping like fucking flies. So he go to him, and when he say something to him, 2-Bit kind of like, and like, who gives a fuck if the Tainos are dropping like flies? And he like, motherfucker, it's a problem. Like, it don't matter how you feel about the Tainos, we're all on the same fucking team. So if they having a problem, we having a fucking problem. And he kind of like accused 2-Bit and was like, where the fuck was you at last night? 2-Bit was like, nigga, I didn't do that shit. Like,
I definitely didn't do that shit.
I mean, but 2-Bit is the type of person where I've seen him in real life too. He just has this permanent smirk on his face.
Yeah.
He's the type of person that you really couldn't tell if he was angry or not.
I mean, he could be like a younger Dre.
So then Cristobal comes in and Dre is already pissed off. So he goes at Cristobal and he's just like, you know, his whole thing is he's mad because he can't understand Spanish. He don't know what the fuck they saying. I'm like, see, y'all remember when Lobos was talking to Ghost and he was like, you told us to come to you because you're a business. All those other people, they're gangs. You see, Ghost, he runs his business smoothly. Well, he used to with the Wash and Fold and then Truth Nightclub, and he also spoke Spanish. Like, Ghost was an amazing distributor. Like,
right.
You can't get better than a nigga that can speak your language. Like, that's why he really didn't give a fuck. That's what Tommy.
They had anything they had to say that shit like around him. Like, they couldn't disrespect him in no fucking way.
And that's Drake's problem. Like, if you think about it, everybody around him is speaking fucking Spanish. Like, he don't know what the fuck they saying, and he really feeling like somebody set him up as far as that fucking gun
I
thing.
just go to Spanky telling him, you need to get an app.
You need to get a translator.
You need to get a translating app on your phone. Not the fuck time. Not right now.
But he was just like, yeah. He was like, did you have something to do with that gun shit? He was just like, you know, he was like, I don't even know what the fuck you talking about. He was like, yeah, because I'm getting fucking sick of Diego ass, you know. And he was like, that's not my people. Like, just because we both speak Spanish,
right.
That's not my fucking people. Like, that's your fucking problem. And then he pulled the Ruiz. Gonna say in Spanish, this is our country now.
Hey, y'all taking.
Who on these writers keeps bringing up
I love it.
that the Spanish are taking over? Because y'all said it seasons ago. You know when Ruiz was like, this is our country now.
Yeah.
So, what happened? Then he was like that, you know, they think that he was the one that sent the feds to go get the Jimenez because nobody else other than Dre knew that the Jimenez was even out of jail yet. So he just like, look, I don't have shit to do with that. You better figure out what the fuck you gonna do. Maybe you should learn Spanish. Like, he just pissed off, and 2-Bit them, like, they just thinking of who they can use as a translator, and they was just like, what about that nigga Arturo? And he was like, I said Arturo, I didn't say Arturo. I wrote it down. And he was just like, yeah, we gonna go see that nigga. And I was just like, I knew Arturo wasn't gonna last too long.
Because my whole thing is Arturo is a bitch. Yeah. So I don't even know how he got to where he got in the
So then we get to Teresi and Tommy, and you know, Tommy's still having the blues about needing help, and Teresi just was just like, you know, won't me and you do something together? You know, like, won't you let me help you out? And you can see, like, Tommy was kind of like, Tommy is desperate at this point.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And, you know, he has psyched himself out about this Teresi shit, but I feel like he's thought about it for so long that at this point he like, maybe I'm tripping.
Yeah.
You know, like, maybe it's me tripping.
Especially
maybe, you
with
know.
that whole shit about him, about to kill Sammy.
Yeah. That did it. That made him feel like it's legit.
You're so stupid. Do you really think that the person who he was about, if it would have been a bullet in there, he would have died? You think he's okay enough to like chill with you and do something for you? Like, you so damn dumb.
Yeah, to think that that Sammy would forgive him that
quickly. Okay.
So then Ghost comes over and Teresi was just like, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and go. And here go Tommy with his bullshit, just like he been doing, like he used to do with Kanan. No, you don't gotta go anywhere. Anything he has to say to you, say to me, he can say in front of you. See, my whole thing was, once Teresi didn't leave, why did Ghost keep talking?
Right.
Like, is this a part of Ghost's plan or something?
I mean, I guess because if something happens with an order, he can be like, the only person I said that shit in front of was
Teresi, because Ghost, don't get me wrong, Ghost been fucking up a lot, but he don't really slip up with no shit like this. Like, to actually say that in front of him, that don't make sense to me. But he did. He told me, he was like, basically, I'm being audited. I'm not going to be able to help you as far as cleaning the money no more. And Tommy was just like, what the fuck you mean? And he was just like, hey, I'm sorry. It's nothing I can do. And then Teresa put his 2 cents in like, he's right, Tommy.
I don't need you, bitch.
Who the fuck was
I don't
talking to
need you at all.
So Teresa was just like, well, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead. But as he was leaving, he was still standing there fucking listening.
Because he's a bitch.
Because he's a bitch. I'm trying to hold on and hope that, see, because my thing is, at first I was thinking to myself,
he in too deep. So.
That's what I was going to say. Like, I was thinking to myself, like, maybe Teresi could flip this and actually feel bad, like, I shouldn't do this. But to me, he's already told Mark and Sachs too much. Like, so how is that even fucking possible at this point? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I honestly, I don't fucking know. But Dre and Too Big go to Arturo about translating for them around Jimenez, and he was just like, I don't think this is a good idea. Dre started flipping out on him like, I don't give a fuck what you think is a good idea. This what the fuck is you gonna do? And he also asked him about the gun, and he was just like, he ain't want to tell him that shit either, but he was just like, yeah. He was like, before I think Uriel died, he did hear that Alicia used to dress up in a maid's outfit and, you know, plant certain stuff, I think, or
no, she used to do drive-bys.
She used to do drive-bys. So they saw, I think they saw her playing it, or they think that she could have been the one.
So he said, so she could have been the one who was there.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And that kind of just sparked something off in Dre's head.
Because also it's just like, Arturo, you is a bitch.
He
like,
a rat.
Always fucking telling you a rat.
That's why, honestly, like, I mean, Arturo could have went anyway, but Dre knew, like, it's time to trash this nigga, like, cause he talks too easily.
Yeah.
Dre didn't even put a gun up to you. Remember how Tommy and Ghost used to be? They peeling fucking skin off and putting fucking drills in you. Like, Dre don't even have to do that, and Arturo was singing like a fucking bird. No. So then we get back to the feds, and wait a minute. Oh no, this one, Teresi went to the feds, and he was kind of like flipping out on him like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Like, why are y'all auditing him? Y'all basically making me look like the bad person. Like, y'all making me hot in a minute. When shit hits the fan, they want to instantly turn around to me, and I'm gonna be dead in fucking seconds.
And exactly like they said, we don't really give a fuck.
Basically, they was like, yeah, we don't give a fuck. I mean, it's too late for you to back out of this shit. You just keep getting us what the fuck we need. And Teresa was just like, you know, won't y'all chill back for a second and let me get the big thing first, and then y'all start doing shit like this. Like, let me get something big enough for y'all to start picking, because y'all picking too fucking early and y'all making shit hot for me. So Mike was like, all right, we gonna chill. But I was looking like, don't trust that motherfucker, because he be fucking lying. Mock be out for the kill.
Hell yeah.
He don't give a fuck who he got to step on. I believe he would step on his co-workers' heads. Oh, he don't give a fuck.
Of course.
He don't give a fuck. I was going to say something, but I don't want to come off as racist. So then we get to Angela, and she is hot now, and she calls Tommy, and she's just like, I don't see the car, but the tracker says it's here. And Tommy basically told her, look, I put this tracker on there for you, but don't be fucking calling me.
I did not tell you to call me.
I never gave you permission to use my phone number. Please don't make me come back to your apartment. Click. And then she ends up seeing Diego walk out, and she starts taking pictures, and I was just like,
and she see the truck, the flower truck.
But this goes back to you being an overzealous AUSA, because Tamika told you to shut this shit the fuck down.
I mean, it's the same as when later on when Tamika tells a certain person to shut it down, and as soon as she say it, they find some evidence.
Still, but like, you literally on a hideout by yourself, looking at the fucking Jimenez brothers, like, you will die.
You get shot in the head, honestly.
You will pulling out that big. I'm so tired of Angela in that big ass camera. She remind me of Greg sitting in the corner fucking taking pictures. You know what? She might end up getting kidnapped and be a hostage at this point. Like, Angela is out. No, Angela is out of control.
She is out of control.
Angela is out of control. So then we get back to Tasha and this is when Ghost got home. Ghost was home, and Tasha came home, and she was just like, you know, I know what you're gonna say. I know you mad about me telling Angela. He was just like, you know what, I'm not mad, because I didn't fulfill, you know, what I was supposed to do as a husband, as a father. I didn't protect y'all. So basically what you've been doing is protecting the family from me, because I didn't protect the family. And I was just like, shit.
What a great way to put it.
Shit. And
It is true.
you know, he said a couple more things, and he was just like, you know, I don't expect you to forgive me. And she was just like, forgive you? Like, I know he
said
had
that same shit to what's her name?
Angela.
He was like, I don't expect an apology. Huh? An apology?
She was
Why would
like,
I ever?
I don't, you know, basically, I know we sitting here, we having a talk, and I'm actually entertaining your bullshit right now, but don't think for 1 second that I'm gonna forgive you anytime soon, if fucking ever. So then he was just like, you know, well, how did you know that you could trust Angela? Like, how did you know you could go with her with this? And she was just like, because she still loves you, motherfucker. And she got the fuck up and left. Cause see, you know, even though Tasha don't care, that's my favorite thing about Tasha not caring no more. She's saying any old thing to Ghost. Any fucking thing. Yeah. Every time she say something that she got to say to you, she get the fuck out of there. Like, she don't sit and entertain that shit. Mama be watching your ass. Tariq is off the choke and Raina in the ground. I ain't got the answer to none of y'all motherfuckers no more. Fuck all y'all. Not the kids, but fuck y'all. Because honestly, it's kind of like fuck Tariq too. She be trying not to be on some fuck Tariq shit, but honestly, fuck Tariq.
Because he tried her.
And I know Yaz is cool with Mama, so
yeah,
it's just me and Silva at this point. And if it comes to that, fuck you too, Terry.
But I'm just gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna keep this also to the end too.
No, tell me. Tell me.
No, I'm saving it.
So then we get to Proctor, and he's having dinner with some guy. We don't know who the fuck it is, but we do hear the guy. Proctor does mention to him, you know, about him cleaning up the apartment real good after that fucking murder. So I said, oh, okay. Anybody else notice that was the guy from The Wire? Because I was like, where do I know that man from? He was a cop on The Wire. So then we see Mike.
Of course.
Lurking in the shadows, because mind you, thank God, hopefully he couldn't hear what the fuck Proctor was talking about, because Proctor was talking about something, I feel like my ass about to go to jail, I can see an orange jumpsuit with my name getting stitched on it, I don't know if I can get my job back, my crackhead ass wife is tripping, like he is just
going crazy.
He's venting, and then here come fucking Mike, and Mike is like, oh, look at you.
Here with your fucking...
Here with your criminal side of the family that you said you don't hang with no more. Meanwhile, cousin is ready to pop the fuck off, and Proctor's just like, don't.
He's not the one.
Please.
Because I'm also wondering, somebody should just kill him. Yep.
I think that would be, every time I say something like that, you'd be like, people just can't be killing people. But to me,
no, I'm ready.
You could just kill Mock.
Yeah, we could just.
But if Mock dies, that's gonna be a whole nother fucking investigation we're gonna be doing.
Let them investigate. Take their minds off the other shit.
I'm just saying. So basically, Mock tells him, you either are gonna work with me for real now, like you gonna give me the information that I fucking want, or I will be sending out an arrest warrant for your ass. So the choice is yours, and this is kind of like Proctor as fuck. And I told y'all, we got some shit that we keep forgetting about. Don't forget about Maria, and don't forget about that fucking laptop, because that laptop is coming out. Yeah. Oh, y'all better believe that laptop is coming back, bitch. Mock is gonna find out about that fucking murder. And see, the thing about it is, Proctor gonna call himself helping to save his ass. Whole time, he gonna take his ass down too. That's how Mock is. He want Proctor. He want Ghost. He wants everybody. He want Angela.
Shit, he'll throw Sax in jail too. Honestly,
Tamika too.
Yeah, he don't give a fuck. He just wants to be on top.
They like. Is that what they like to go to the top. No shade. So then we get to another Jamila scene. I saw somebody tweet and they was just like, you know what? Ghost and Angie are worse than fucking Olivia and Fitz. Like, it's just too much with y'all.
It is.
So they're back in the apartment again, and you know, he's just like, you know, you're just always there for me, Angie. Through it all, now you're there for my family. Like, he just, Ghost is just so pathetic this episode.
No, he's so pathetic this season. Pathetic.
So she's just like, yeah, and she was just like, you know, what you said last night, was it true about, you know, the whole why they really broke up? And he was just like, yes, it's true. And then Ghost pulls up a seat and gets closer. And he's just like, you still love me. And, you know, they just start rubbing on each other's faces. And I'm like, oh, shit.
Bitch, don't get sucked back into his nonsense. He does not deserve you.
Tanae was flipping the fuck out.
Sick. He doesn't deserve you.
So then they start kissing. It was like it was painful to watch. Like, it looked painful. They was kissing, and he backed up, and he instantly got his shit and walked to the door, and he was just like, maybe you'll, start to trust me again if I can really change.
Get the fuck out.
I don't know what the fuck about to happen with Ghost and
Get the fuck
Angel
out.
at this point. Like, I don't know where these power writers are trying to take Jamila right now. It's like,
To the trash, I hope.
who ain't it like a man where they be like, you gotta be quicker than that? Like, it's like y'all be giving a little bit, and then as soon as they do, you
for
like,
the insurance. Trash quicker than that.
like, y'all keep pulling it down, pulling that shit back the fuck up. Like, can we just pick what we gonna do? Like, are they gonna be together or are they not gonna be together? I
Don't
need
give
to
them
know.
shit.
I mean, because y'all know, I know in my heart that it's true love. When I start saying shit like that, everybody's like, "You team Jamila." I'm just speaking facts
She is
right
team
now.
Jamila.
I'm not asking power writers like tonight to clear this up, because I'm trying to tell y'all that it's real love with them two.
I don't give a fuck. See, that's the whole thing. I don't care about real love. You think I care about that? I don't give a fuck.
So then we get to Teresi, and he's come up with a plan. He comes in with these fucking ramen noodles and telling about, that's how they used to get the fucking phones and contraband into the fucking jail. But now that, the plug has been cut off with Vincent and shit, the pipeline is back open. And he's just like, is Sammy gonna even want to work with me? And he like, yeah, I done put this shit all together. Just trust me. It's gonna be me, you, and fucking Sammy.
Don't trust him.
I'm just looking at Tommy like, Tommy, you can't be this slow. Can we bring Kate back? Can Kate come and give him another talk? But then, as a matter of fact, never
You
mind.
know what? At
He
this
almost killed
point,
his
I'm
fucking
gonna
mother.
need the ghost of the girl. What's
Who?
the girlfriend that he killed?
Holly.
Ghost of Holly's past. Please come.
Something. We need something to shake Tommy the fuck up, because Ghost ain't helping. Kanan pushing him towards his own intuition ain't helping. Like, I don't know what to do. The mother ain't helping. He almost killed the fucking mother.
Yeah.
So it's just like. So then we get to Kanan and fucking Tariq.
Kanan is disgusting.
Just when you think Tariq is chilling, I knew Tariq was gonna come back heavy.
Never chilling.
So I forgot to mention at some part, the little white boy that shares a room with Tariq sees these fucking pills that he has. He's like, oh man, these are the jam. I want to get them pills. Can I buy one? I'll buy one for $20, like just one. And he just like,
shit.
no, these pills not for sale. And Kanan had asked, what he was up to. So Kanan goes to pick him up, and he's just, admiring where the fuck he at. He's just like, you want to fucking resort and shit, my nigga? Like, what the fuck is going on? You see, that's the thing with Kanan. He sees that Tariq is trying to do better and be a child again, and he's just like, we not having this. You supposed to be a thug. You my son. So we need to pick up where we left the fuck off.
That's crazy.
And he's just like, yeah, this look like a place where we could definitely, get some pill sales popping. And
Because my whole thing with Tariq is, have you no fucking common sense?
no,
Dummy.
no.
Wouldn't you know that an adult wouldn't want to put you in a position like this, asshole? You're so fucking stupid.
So then Tariq and him are driving, and they're talking, and basically he was just he was just saying he don't fuck with his father like that. He can't fucking stand him, and he was just like, you gonna have to deal with Ghost for a while because he paying for everything. And he like, I did have money, but I fucked that up, and I don't know how I'm gonna get no money or whatever. And
Nigga, you was out here robbing me.
he was just like, shit ain't the same no more, especially with my stomach is growling so loud, y'all.
Is that your stomach?
It's the thunder in my stomach.
Oh.
But he was just like, and shit ain't been the same since Raina died. And he kind of put his head down. He was just like, well, at least your father, got Ray. And he was like, he ain't do that shit. I did that shit. So Kanan kind of look over like, oh, he murdering motherfuckers now. Like, I done taught this motherfucker how to cheat and steal, but now he out here killing too. Oh, we on and popping, my nigga. Change of plans. We about to ride somewhere else. Like, Kanan is the fucking devil.
Don't have him around your children.
See, it's just so many people that have to die this season. And at this point, Courtney and y'all, we only have 3 episodes left.
Because I'm ready for everybody to die.
Is it 3
I'm
or 4?
thinking, this is episode
6.
so it's 4 more.
Oh.
I'm thinking honestly, and I know y'all may already have it wrapped up, writers, but this is just a suggestion. Literally everything body that we want dead could be like in a building. I don't know how they're gonna get there. That's your job. And then it just blows up.
Yeah.
Kill everybody all at one time. We don't have to do too much. And
That
it's
was
just like,
perfect.
yeah, like
Perfect.
because at this point I'm so stressed. Literally every week when this show goes off, I tell Tiffany, about to go smoke some weed now. Like, it's just so
And I don't even
stressful.
smoke weed anymore, so what am I supposed to do? Take a nap.
I guess.
So then, Tariq takes him with him. 50 Cent takes 50 Cent. Kanan, guy back there, he takes Tariq to this guy's house. It's a real nice house. And it's basically to go get his fucking money that's owed and I guess to drop more drugs off. But in the middle of this cool transaction, because Kanan seems like he's cool with him. They must have been in jail at some point together. He's like, he ain't got all his money. Y'all know how Kanan feel about motherfuckers not having what they owe him. So I already knew what the fuck was about to happen. In that moment, I knew what the fuck was about to happen. He proceeds to beat the shit out of the guy. Well, first he had kind of like fucked him up a little bit. Then he gave him the money. And then he wasn't done. He proceeded to bash this man's face in. Tariq in the corner like this.
What kind of field trip is this?
Then after he whipped his ass, I thought that he was going to kill a man. I thought he was going to kill a man. He didn't kill a man. I don't think.
I don't think he killed
I don't know. But he sees them. Kanan tells him to grab the money off the floor and come on. It obviously didn't fade him. He walking away, tossing the fucking money like this and shit. Tariq, what are you doing? Who is this monster?
Psychopath.
Who is this monster?
A psychopath that y'all bore into this world and nobody even knows.
Then we get to the gate. The security guy's like, I need you to pull over because one of the neighbors reported that it was a lot of noise and 50 Cent is just like, Kanan, he's just like, I don't know, what they talking about. I just went to go. He's like, well, who would you go see? And he was like, Tariq was like, is there a problem? I went to go see my teacher about such and such. And he was like, well, what's his name? This motherfucker starts faking an asthma attack.
Huh?
It's so many levels to Tariq at this point. This motherfucker starts faking an asthma attack. And Kanan proceeds to tell the security guard, you're upsetting him. You're the one that's triggering his asthma right now. And the security guard is just like, well, just go ahead.
Because y'all stressing me the fuck out.
So Kanan is just like, what the fuck was that? What the fuck is you doing? You faking asthma attack shit? He like, nigga, your trunk is low as shit right now. Did you want these motherfuckers searching your shit? And I'm thinking about it because at first I told Tanay, I said, well, did they kill a guy and put him in the trunk? But I think Kanan might have already had a body in the trunk.
He could have.
After I rewatched it, I think Kanan already had some shit in the trunk. It's just like, why are you riding around with Tariq with a dead body in your trunk?
He doesn't give a fuck. At this point, send Tariq to jail too.
So then he gets back home, and he gets back to Choate, and he's chilling, and the white boy comes back in, and he's just like, you still want to buy those pills? And he like, yeah. And he like, all right, you can have them. And he like, all of them? And he like, yeah. He gives him the pill bottle. The guy gives him a little stack of cash. Tariq like, oh yeah, I got money. Text Kanan like, hey, yeah, shit is popping up here with the pills. You was right. When can I get some more? Whole time Tanae's like, why would you give him the pill bottle with your mother's name on there? Because see, my thing is, what if this motherfucker ODs?
And they see, oh, where did you get these from?
So at this point, I'm like, Tariq could either become the next Ghost and be a drug dealer, or Tariq might be going to jail really soon.
And I'm hoping it's the latter. He needs to go to jail. Humble yourself, young man.
So then we get to Ghost, and Ghost is apologizing to Tate. I didn't see this the first time we watched it. That must have been going on in the kitchen. But he was apologizing to Tate about what had happened the night before. Oh, yeah. And Tate was just kind of like, I'm not really buying this shit. And he was just like, well, what about if I give you $50,000? It was towards something. You remember what it was towards?
No.
He was like, what about I give you $50,000? And, you know, Tate had a big ass smile on his face. And he was like, you know, cool, my brother, we good again.
You really are a changed man.
Sure. I think that's what the name of the episode is, A Changed Man. So then we get to Tasha. Tasha goes in for questioning.
Me, I'm thinking it's going to be like, you know, a little arrow maybe. All damn day they held my girl down. Shit.
First of all, did anybody tell Tasha about the double mirror? Because the way she was pacing back and forth, I was like, no, Tasha.
I think she was supposed to do that. I think she was supposed to seem nervous.
Okay. So then Blanca gets in there. She thought it was going to be the guy that's been handling the case the whole time. That was a surprise. Blanca is on it, okay? Every question that you can fucking think of about Raymond Jones, Raina, and this fucking gun, and fucking James, I was just like... I really thought Tasha was going to jail today, y'all.
I didn't. I knew she wasn't.
I didn't know what
She's
the
the
fuck was
smartest
gonna
person
happen.
on this whole show.
Oh my god. It was just so bad. Like, and Blanca is so fucking pressed. And not only is Blanca pressed, Tamika is fucking pressed. It was like she was drooling watching the whole shit go down. The fucking guys are fucking pressed. Like, they want Angela's ass so bad. Not only want Angela, they want James' ass too. Like, it's just...
It's disgusting.
It's bad. So then we get back to Ghost, and he's having a drink with Dre, and he's just like, you know I said that I would help you get your job back with Karen, but here's the catch. And
He
Dre,
said it was no strings attached.
it was no strings attached, and he was just like...
But I would like for you to do this for me if you could.
And Dre was just like, I knew that it was going to be something else.
He was like, nah, yo.
So basically, he tells
This is
him,
for Raina.
you killed Jason for me, and we're good. And he's just like, okay, I killed Jason for you, and you killed Diego Jimenez for me.
Huh?
Now, Ghost stopped for a second, and he thought to himself, do I want to do this? Do I really want to do this? I want to be legit so bad. I'm almost kind of in the door with Angela. I'm trying to start telling the truth to Tasha. Do I really want to do this? Okay, I'll do it. I'm just like...
Because my thing is, I feel like he could tell Dre that he's going to kill Diego, and then he doesn't. He doesn't.
I thought about that too. But I don't know at this point.
Right.
So then we get to fucking, because I forgot to mention that Proctor went to Ghost to try to get some drugs for his wife, to basically get his wife back on drugs so she can start talking stupid again, and she can't be able to get her daughter anyway. So it's like, why would she need to tell Mike anything? Basically to tear her down.
Yeah.
Terrible.
That was a terrible ass
That
move.
was a terrible idea.
Like, wow.
So he goes to his wife and they meet in, and he's just like, why did you tell Mike about where I was going to be? And she was just, telling them her reasons why she did it. And he was just like, all right, well, here's your alimony check. And she's like, you personally came to deliver me a check? She walked away, she opened it, she see the fucking drugs. She instantly gets pissed, and it's just like, basically like, why would you try to do this to me? Throws the fucking drugs at him and tells him that now I'm definitely telling him anything that he wants to hear. Proctor
wasn't smart.
See, because my thing was, maybe it's because we don't know the wife like that. Because when he first was thinking about doing it, I was kind of like, well, why would this ever be a good idea? So I was thinking, well, maybe he knows her better than we did.
I guess he thought she was, really a cokehead. Like I don't know what he was thinking, but it wasn't a good idea at all.
And that's why this laptop is about to come back out. That shit that you just did, that's why the laptop's coming back. Thanks a lot. I don't understand why Proctor would think that was a good idea. It really blows my mind. So then we get back to fucking Ghost and Angie, and they're at the condo. The penthouse, and I'm just like, this is weird. What is Angela doing here? Like, I know that Tasha doesn't live here anymore, but what is Angela doing here? So they're basically just sitting around waiting for Tasha to get out of questioning. Mm-hmm. And, they start talking about themselves, and Ghost was just like, I don't really know if we're going to get back together, but if we do get back together, we're going to have to tell Tasha. And not only are we going to have to tell Tasha, I'm also going to have to be, really honest with you this time. Like, we can't be like the way we were before. And Angela's just like, yeah, I know. So then we get back to Tasha, and basically what Blanca has done is flip the whole fucking script.
Mm-hmm.
She done told Tasha, which it needed to be told, honestly, because Angela ain't shit for this. This shit wouldn't even be happening if Angela would have never pointed out that it was a bullet in the wall.
Exactly.
Me, I still don't understand why she did it. It's just like, are you stupid?
No, because she, again, overzealous AUSA. Because she didn't need to do that.
So instantly, anything that Blanca said after that is just like, well, damn, you know, maybe she is lying to me. And she like, yeah. Her and James are trying to set you the fuck up. They about to get you locked up, and they run off into the sunset, Tasha. Because see, the thing is, I don't think you're the one that killed them. I think you know who killed them. But these motherfuckers are trying to plan it on you. When you could just tell me what I want to know, tell me that it was Angela and Ghost, or just tell me it was Ghost, and then I can give you full immunity today. You can walk today out of here, free woman. Mm-mm. Nothing will ever happen to you if you just tell. See, now, like Tanan said, I never was worried that she ain't no fucking rat. Like, if we know two people that's not rats on the show, it's Tommy and Tasha. Like, they ain't ratting. I got Ghost ratting.
Yo, once Tommy find out that his father is a rat, wow, see, because that's what I can't wait for once he find out.
So, yeah, in the end, you know, even though they tried to put on that scary-ass music and focus the camera in on Tasha, Tasha was like, my husband didn't do it.
Because you know for a fact.
And that just goes back to everybody always having to protect Ghost, but he ain't protecting no fucking body. You know, I know it's a lot of y'all in these comments talking about something, especially the ones who are really in love with Ghost, like, I thought you loved Ghost. You don't even be taking up for him. No, I'm being a realist right now. Ghost is trash.
Ghost is trash.
Ghost is trash.
He is.
Tasha should not even be taking up for this motherfucker. Mm-mm. Or Angela, for that matter.
Right, because that's my also thing I'm saying is, he doesn't deserve either one of them. Right. Like, at all.
So then we get to Tommy and Teresi, and they're moving the shit, and Tommy's apologizing to Sammy. You know, they're getting together for their first little drug thingy in their new business, and he's just like, you know, he's sorry for what happened, and you know, Sammy's just like, you know, don't worry about it. Your family,
yeah, whatever.
You're your father's kid. That means you're my kid. Mi casa, su casa, we here.
They about to get you.
So Tommy's just excited that he has help and he can finally move this shit. So while he's walking away carrying the shit, Sammy turns to Teresi like, you a bitch. Mm-hmm. I shouldn't even be fucking doing this. I don't even know why I let you talk me into this shit.
Because I'm like, Sammy, you about to be a rat too? Like, everybody's about to be a rat now.
So Teresi is just like, don't worry. We're basically just, this is going to be it. We're putting Tommy on a silver platter to hand to the feds. And that's what I was thinking. I was like, well, damn, is Sammy a fucking rat now too?
Mm-hmm. Everybody's a rat.
And it's like, low key, I feel bad for Tommy because it's like he don't even know what the fuck is happening right in his fucking face. And that sucks.
Because he thinks he's helping him and he's doing the exact opposite.
It's just bad. So then we get to Tamika, and Tamika is basically telling Sax and Donovan and them, Sax and Mock, that she's pulling the plug on this shit because Blanca couldn't get anything out of Tasha. They were actually expecting her to flip, and she didn't. And you know, they pissed. They just like, no, we really wanted to get Angela though. That's their whole thing. They want to get Angela, and then Sax starts digging in those files that he had went and looked in. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. That he had went looking in earlier, and he ends up finding another paper, and then he gets them to look at it, and basically they come to the conclusion that Angela has fucking buried all of this shit about Raymond Jones, especially the gun. Because remember, the gun and the shit, that kind of just fucking disappeared. Remember, she deleted it. Mm-hmm. So basically they find out like, yeah, and it like kind of like, Tamika was just like, wait, what? And she looked at it and she was just like, it wasn't even no words. Like, she was just like, and then she went in the file and she pulled out a fucking picture and she added Angela's ass to the fucking. So the case is not, she ain't pulling no damn plug. The plug, that shit is back. Yeah. We plugged that bitch back up. Angela is going to jail, y'all. I can't believe it. Angela's going to jail. Mm-hmm. Like, it's nothing that anybody can do to save her. Because even if Ghost did try to protect her, he can't come in a federal building and do shit. Like, it's no way that she can get out of this shit this time. Yeah. I I don't know. Because, you know, they always try to come up with a plan to get each other out of shit, but I just can't see it happening this time. And they said, you know, not only did she bury the report, she's a part of the organization.
Yeah, like, damn.
Oh, fuck.
Really?
Here come Tasha, pissed the fuck off from the fucking questioning and them trying to flip that shit and make it seem like it's Ghost and Angela. Because, see, first thing, she already mad. Then she come in and Angela and Ghost are chilling, talking over salads in her house at their table. Okay. So she come in and she mad and she just like, you know, basically, you didn't tell us about the whole, I mean, you found the bullet and Ghost is like, wait, what? And she's just like, well, yeah, you know,
I didn't know.
I didn't know.
I was doing my fucking job.
I was just doing my job. I was just being the police officer that I am. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I didn't know.
I didn't know. And she's just like, wait a minute, what happened? Oh, she told him, she was just like, yeah. And she was like, they basically said that y'all two are trying to flip on me. And she was just like, she started questioning and shit. And then
she tells them that they give her full immunity.
Yeah, she told her they were giving full immunity. And she was just like, wait, what? Immunity? And then Ghost had told her, you know, where the fuck he was at, and it just didn't make sense. And Angela was just like, see, like, they're basically trying to fuck with your head. Like, that's what they're doing right now. Trust me. I do this shit for a living. And then it hit Tasha. She was just like, wait. They're not trying to...
Because she told her, she was like, it wasn't Leary. It was such and such, and they said the person's name.
Oh yeah, she was like, who was the one that questioned you?
Yeah, because she was like, it has to be like a high official, such and such investigator.
Right. So Tasha is just like,
bitch, they not trying to get me. They trying to get you.
So because of you, that's why this whole investigation is open. And she just like, well, if that was true, then why would you? Bitch, I'm doing this shit because it'll blow back on fucking Tariq. Don't think I'm trying to cover for your ass.
See, because I have kids. It's more than just me.
And it just looked like Tasha was just fucking stressed out. So Ghost was like, don't worry, I got a plan. She was like,
fuck you and your plan.
I don't need your plan because actually I have a plan and Silver's going to help. I'm going to get him to lie for us. And he's just like, wait, why the fuck Silver? Like, why would we get Silver? She was like, because he loves me. He loves me way better than you ever could have loved me.
Way more than you ever have loved me.
So Angela is just like, well, shit, let me go.
No, bitch, no, you don't gotta go now.
You stay.
Now you wanna go.
I'll go. Go standing there with the dick
looking like a dummy.
I said, bitch, I knew that eventually Ghost was gonna find out about fucking Silver, but I didn't know Tasha was gonna be the one.
Another nigga that is really legit and that really loves me. And you know, I've come on this camera a lot and I have talked about Silver a lot, but I'm gonna let y'all know something. If Silver helped Tasha next week, he's gonna be my friend. I'm not gonna be standing in their relationship, but he's definitely gonna be my good homeboy. Cause it's gonna be like, all right, nigga, finally.
But somebody added me in my inbox and was like, do you think that Silver's gonna lie for her? I don't think Silver is. I think that, I don't know.
I think Silver is because I think she's gonna tell Silver that it wasn't Ghost and that it was Tariq. And that is why she is trying to protect him.
That's surprising.
And then once he feels like he's going like be like, oh, like she's trying to protect her kid, he may, but we'll see.
We'll see. This
is too much. It's too much. It's too much. I'm stressed out watching this show.
It's honestly too much, y'all. But y'all know what to do. Come under here and let me know if it's anything that we missed. Do you have any predictions? What do you think is going to happen next week? I don't know what's going to happen at this point. Oh, you know what I did forget to talk about? I forgot to talk about Dre. When Dre went to Alicia.
See, I don't know about that because like I really can't trust Alicia, whatever her name is, because my thing is like with that whole like let's let it play out, because you basically telling me you gonna let me, an outside nigga, kill your brother, but if it don't work out, what's gonna happen? You gonna kill me, the outside nigga.
Yeah.
Like either way, it's a bad time for me.
Yeah, because basically he was just like, yeah, we can kill Diego, and I'm just like, I mean, I know she don't fuck with the nigga, but I don't know if you should really come at her about killing her brother. Like, that doesn't. It just seems like, that's why I said I think that the Jimenez are going to end up killing Dre.
Hopefully.
I don't think that Tommy and Ghost are going to get the chance.
I hope
to
they
do
don't
it.
have to do it.
I think that it's going to be the Jimenez that kill him.
I'll be happy about it.
And then, of course, Otoro got burnt alive.
Yeah.
He's crunchy.
He deserved that, though,
He's
because...
So make sure y'all come under here with y'all predictions. Tell me what y'all think is going to happen next week. I mean, even if you don't think next week, what do you think? How do you think this series is going to end? We only have 4 episodes left. I'm telling y'all, either Tariq is going to be the new Ghost or he's going to go to jail. Angela is going to jail.
Whatever it is, I'm stressed.
Tate needs to die. Dre needs to die. Mock needs to die. What the fuck is Proctor about to do? Because he is stuck in a hard place and there ain't nowhere to go at this point. There's no way he can get around this. Like, Mock is on his ass. Like,
yeah.
But if this is your first time watching, make sure you subscribe. We will be here every Sunday with an all-new Power review. For the people who have been watching, make sure you share this video. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mother, your cousin, your sister, your brother. Tell somebody about the show. And I will see you guys next week.
If you didn't know, now you know. There's no show like the show where we come and do a stressful Power review every Sunday. Yep, it's a lot going on. So I just want y'all to be blessed. And see y'all next Sunday. Peace out.
Guess what else is next Sunday?
What?